Lesson number 4 for beginners, the half swing. All that we're doing in the half swing is increasing the movements we learned in the quarter swing. That means lowering the left shoulder more, raising the right shoulder more, changing the knee flex even more, allowing the wrist to hinge even more. It's really important to remember is to keep connection, keep the elbows as close together as possible throughout the swing. So from the quarter backswing here, we're lowering the left shoulder more, raising the right shoulder, changing the knee flex more and increasing the wrist angle. Checkpoint for the wrist angle here at the end of the backswing is we're somewhere between 90 and 45 degrees with the wrists. Okay, what we don't want is this or this. Okay, so just to repeat, lowering the left shoulder as we keep turning, raising the right shoulder, increasing the wrist hinge, changing the knee flex. Lower the left shoulder, raise the right shoulder, increase the wrist hinge, increase the knee flex. Now you can see here the shaft angle here is pointing more or less on the ball to target line, on the ball line here. If I do that correctly, it will look something like this. If we allow the elbows to open and the wrists to roll and the right shoulder to lower and the left shoulder to raise up, we're going to get a very flat swing like this. Creates a problem in the downswing, we have to compensate. Or if we drop the shoulder too much and don't rotate enough, we can see the club is closed and the club gets very steep here. That creates a whole world of problems in the downswing. Now we've learned the half swing, backswing, we need to learn the downswing. In the quarter swing, the initial movement in the downswing was shifting the hips to the left. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. Shift the hips to the left, push your stomach forwards, keep the head centered. Never move forward with the head in golf, that's a bad move. Shift the hips forward, let the arms follow. There's no hurry here to hit the ball with the hands like a lot of amateurs do. They let the club overtake the body as they come into the follow through. We get this chicken wing, or we fall back on the back foot. So start the downswing by shifting the hips, letting the arms fall, keep pushing the hips forward, straightening the left leg, keep the head behind the ball. You can see here in the finish I still have my connection with my arms together. Hips are pushed forward. I can hold this position. You may have seen that my hands have turned over slightly. This is just allowing the club to naturally swing into the follow through. You don't want to block the hands here. It's very important, this half swing checkpoint at the end here, where we have the arms and elbows very close together. We don't want to have a big distance between the elbows here, have this chicken wing that blocks totally the swinging of the golf club here, creates timing problems. So shift the hips to the target, push the hips forwards, keep the head behind the ball, the elbows close together. If you can hold this end position, you can do the checklist yourself. Very, very important to do it over and over until it becomes natural.